a lot of people during the last presidential campaign got intoxicated by Trump's campaign. They got intoxicated by the fight, fight, fight photo, which I'm now going to go on the permanent record. I think he totally staged the assassination. I've watched it. I think he staged it. They lowered the flag. They let the press go in. I think he staged the whole thing. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm going blue or not. I don't care. Fuck it. We're in the middle of Trump's 2.0, but a lot of people like Andrew Schultz fell for all that crap. And Donald Trump is a lot of these guys' idealized form of masculinity. And he is so objectively deranged, objectively not for democracy, objectively a Nazi fascist freak show. So even these guys who on their channels just couldn't promote him enough and bought into all of this, crap that he's so, wants to make America great again, which is objectively a failure in Trump 1.0.
All right, let's finish with the Grammys because we need to talk about it. I talked about it earlier, but there's so much to talk about in it. Bad Bunny's picked up a Grammy and he's used a moment to call ICE out. Take a look.
Before I say thanks to God, I'm going to say ICE out.
Kosher, the Grammys political. Are we surprised?
As surprised as I was when the sun rose in the east this morning, James. They're so predictable, so boring, and that's what you get, and that's probably why their ratings are down, and nobody's really paying attention to what they're saying.
It's time for Lefty's Losing It. Let's start the week with the ever-reliable Stephen Colbert, a man who was once funny, perhaps decades ago, but has been reduced to a miserable, moaning activist incapable of wit. He's been reduced to this.
Look, Dana, they're trying to portray Border Patrol agents and ICE agents as Gestapo, Nazi, and many other words.
Yes, do not compare ICE or Border Patrol agents to the Nazis. That's an unfair comparison. The Nazis were willing to show their faces.
Yes, Stephen, well done. ICE and Border Patrol agents are worse than Nazis. How clever and comedic of you. And do seek help before the men in white coats arrive and whisk you away. Talking about crazy, let's have a look at these agitators, these brainwashed clowns who think they are heroic freedom fighters defeating the Nazis. Just have a look at this lot, how performative and pathetic this all is.
Deportation! Up with liberation! Down, down with deportation! From Palestine to Mexico! The border walls have got to go! Down, down with deportation!
You know, media commentator Megan Murphy nailed it when she said, these people are 100% thick, they're in a movie. But they're just privileged little nerds who have zero relationship with working class or poor people and have no idea how the real world works. Hear, hear. Talk about being out of touch. Let's hear from Lady Gaga, who had a lengthy rant at a concert in Tokyo. She read it out. It wasn't very good. Here's a little of what she had to say.
My heart is aching, thinking about the people, the children, the families all over America who are being mercilessly targeted by ICE. I'm thinking about all of their pain and how their lives are being destroyed right in front of us. I'm also thinking about Minnesota and everyone back at home who is living in so much fear and searching for answers on what we all should do.
Just so divorced from reality. And did you notice the lack of cheers and applause? The Japanese have no time for your empty, vacuous and self-indulgent virtue signalling, Lady Gaga. It blows my mind that she would deliver that idiotic rant in Japan, a country that has zero tolerance for illegal immigration, a country with some of the strictest migration laws anywhere in the world. Now, when the celebs are not cheering on lawless, violent agitators in Minneapolis, they are cheering for sacked CNN hack Don Lemon, who was arrested for storming a church during Sunday service. That gets you standing ovation in Hollywood.
Don Lemon.
But I'm sure what you're desperate to know right now is what the most chronically wrong woman in Hollywood thinks of the whole Don Lemon saga. A woman who is proof that wisdom does not come with age. Take it away, Hanoi Jane.
Don Lemon is a professional journalist. He and his producer were doing their job. Nothing more, nothing less. And he's been arrested. And they'll make up all kinds of defamatory things to say about him. That's what they're doing. This is how autocrats act. We can't fall for it. We have to speak up. When a red line is crossed like this, we cannot be silent.